everybody, Lindsay Adler here, and today I have a wonderful opportunity. I'm going to be photographing the very first photo shoot for Miss America 2022. I'm a Canon Explorer of Light and an Adorama ambassador. And Adorama, they have a mission to empower content creators, not only through gear, but also through education. And that's why I'm here today. I'm going to be creating beautiful images of Miss America, but I'm also going to be teaching her a thing or two. In fact, I'm going to give her my top tips for being a successful content creator. And I'm going to share that with you as well. Adorama has provided Emma Broyles, Miss America, with a Canon EOS R and a 24 to 70 millimeter lens. And so I'm going to show her how to use this gear and how to use this technology in order to share her mission. In fact, this year is going to be extremely important to her because it's going to amplify her voice. So creating content and sharing with others is going to be more important than ever. So with that, let's jump into my top 5 tips for getting started as a successful content creator. Find your voice. What is it that makes you unique? What are you passionate about? What do you want to share with the world? Don't become a content creator just because you want people to follow you or because you want to mimic someone else. Instead, find out what you do that's unique, or what you're passionate about, or how you want to change the world. That's what you should be sharing.
I think one of the great things about social media is that we each have an opportunity to express who we are and what makes us unique. I think it would be so boring if we logged onto Instagram or YouTube and Facebook and we just saw replicas of the same exact person, right? So I think that's one of the great things about social media is being able to really share who you are and what makes you, you.
Be consistent. As a content creator, you want to create and share consistently. But I really warn you to not overdo it. You don't want to burn yourself out. You don't need to constantly be sharing. Instead, focus on quality.
I think one of the great things about being a content creator is that it doesn't mean that you have to post every single day and just kind of throw everything that you have out there in the public all the time. Quality is more important than quantity.
Learn your gear and take advantage of new technology. As content creators, current technology makes our jobs so much easier, but you need to learn your gear and figure out how you can integrate it into what you need to achieve. So for example, if you need to film yourself, I recommend a mirrorless camera. It has the ability to track the eye closest to camera and focus on it. Or it has something called exposure simulation where you can change your camera settings and actually see what the image is going to look like before you even film. So do your research, and whatever gear you have, you can use that if you study what capabilities it has. And then, if you'd like to learn more, you can pop over to Adorama TV. They have so many resources of education. More expensive does not always mean better, especially when it comes to gear for content creation. Here's the thing. A lot of content creators are planning to get into it and they're watching some influencer and they just see a lot of gear and really expensive and they think that's what it takes to be successful. But I promise you it doesn't. It's much more about your voice, your mission, your personality, and how you use your gear. So do your research, figure out what you really need, and only invest in the essentials to start off with. That way you don't have too much pressure because you put so many resources into getting gear. Make sure it's just the right gear. Learn lighting essentials. As a photographer, lighting is so important to me. For you as a content creator, it's also going to be really essential because lighting is the difference between a shot being flattering or unflattering, a difference between something looking professional or really amateur. I recommend that you go to Adorama TV because there are so many resources there, whether you want to use artificial lighting or you're going to use constant light or you're going to use window light. There's so much to learn there. But to start off, I recommend that you use your camera or even just a phone and walk around your space. Take a look at the lighting and how it changes as you're in different environments. See what looks more interesting or more flattering on you. So don't forget the lighting, it makes all the difference in the world. During today's shoot, I shot 5 different looks, many different lighting setups, and we created so many beautiful different shots. Now, if you want to see the techniques that I use, the tools that I was using to create these images, be sure to check out the link in the description below. Not only do I have the gear used, but I also have a link to 42 West where you can check out a blog post that breaks down some of the different lighting techniques that I utilized. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe because there's so much of this content on Adorama TV that you're not going to want to miss it. And one more thing, thanks Adorama and Miss America for this wonderful opportunity. See you next time, guys.